Alright, evil version of me. This ends now. I'm the Comic Foil. Welcome back to what I think is going to be the finale, the actual finale of Wargroove. And you know what? I shouldn't have... Starting off with me moving a little bit faster than I should have. I should have waited until I actually had both of my Rangers in place. But that's okay. It's going to be fine. Let's move this Ranger back here, then. Alright, your move, Dark Mercia. No, now you're coming along this way. So are you really going to force me in? Okay. Let's go to mission. Let's save the checkpoint, just in case. And... yeah, wow, you're gonna make me come in. I mean, I could charge in here and hit, but... yeah, we're gonna need you to move over here. Do I really want to use a heal for just 1 point? No, I don't want to do that. Yeah, I'm just thinking about how I want to approach this, but we have the checkpoint, so I say let's just go in. Here comes... oh, cool, cutscene. Alright. Familiar, isn't it? Your father's study. This is where your journey to me began.
Mercia!
Yeah, so this is when he died, when Sigrid killed him. Right? Yeah. All those months ago, when Sigrid took your father from you. It needn't have happened. But your father was not strong enough to stop her. And neither were you.
No.
No.
You are weak.
The weak suffer losses, Mercia. The strong determine their own fate. Sigrid took your father's life and left you with nothing except the suffocating weight of grief. But with Wreckquiem at your side, creatures like Sigrid would quake at the very sight of you. The crushing weight of loss. You'd never have to feel that again.
Father.
The death of my father. It's true. I wasn't able to protect him. On the other hand, it's kind of because of you that her father died, because that's what Sigrid was after. But that wasn't my fault.
What?
What happened that horrible night, it was Sigrid. And the worst thing I could do for my father's memory is to become someone like her.
Dad.
My dad wasn't weak. He was strong. He was wise and he was noble. And he cared about doing what was right, even when it was difficult. And right now, defeating you is the right thing to do.
Pitiful.
then the battle music's turning back on. How utterly mistaken you are. Alright. New objective, defeat Wreckquiem. We got Wreckquiem's voice out of the objectives. Alright, so we want to put this Warlock up here where no one else can reach it. Yeah, I don't want them to get archered. Yeah, so I guess just hold tight up here, Mercia. Yep, they're gonna go Giant v Giant for starters. And here come the Rangers to do their part. Alright, so I need to counter Ranger here. I need to... oh, right, I only set up one Ranger first because I was dumb. Alright, so that hits you. At least you don't have an Alchemist here for me to have to worry about. Let me check your ranges now. Yeah, so you're gonna come down here. Gonna move my dogs over. Yeah, I should have waited until I had both Rangers ready to fire. But I am going to move Mercia here to attack. I have the checkpoint. I have the checkpoint, so it's going to be okay. Okay, I still have lots of money to do with as I please. Let's see it. Giant V Mercia. I know you're gonna hit pretty hard because of the... No, I think that's enough to kill Mercia now. With these archers not having to move. Yeah, that's a crit with those archers. Oh, but they're full health. Yeah, no, I think Mercia is actually gonna hold on. Oh, she is. And you guys ran off! Oh, those guys who've... Yeah, so the freaking loser brigade down here keeps threatening to come up and get me from behind, but when the chips are down, they run. Okay. So I want to come down here and do my healing aura.
I'll save you all. Healing aura!
Can I kill with a... It looks like I can. It looks like I can kill with the knights. Can I kill with the pikemen? No. Yeah. Yeah, let's take out the giant. Let's actually use our units. And then... What's the movement of a giant 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I could move the giant back up to... Yeah, take out some more units really fast. Then I'm gonna go with... fighting these dogs. And... Yes, yes. This is good. This is going good. This is going well, I should say. Get the dogs ready to storm in, and... Alright, you are focusing the knights. And you're not... Wow, you didn't even bother to attack the giant. You're scared. Scared of the giant. Okay, then. I think I want to... take out your ranger, then. I do need to watch out for Dark Mercia's groove, which I still don't know the nature of, but she's only charged to 65, and she's been charging pretty slowly, so... Gonna move a dog up here, and I'm gonna go for a dog crit. Yeah. Kind of unnecessary. Oh, whoops. I did that wrong. Yeah, I should have attacked with the archer first, then I wouldn't have taken damage from other people. Yeah, I didn't mean to wait. I meant to use Alchemist Heal, so let's wait and see how that actually goes. I don't want to actually attack yet. Okay, I meant to heal the knight first, but you know what? Let's stay aggressive. They're probably going to destroy my knights this turn now, but that's alright. Yeah, you could be, like, getting kills with Dark Mercia. You could be getting crits with your swordsman by putting them next to Dark Mercia. You're going about this in a funny way. Okay, knights move back. Mercia move up and take out this swordsman. And now I'm going to use a pretty good heal here. So now I got full health Mercia, full health golems. I'm not afraid to bully her smaller units first, though. I don't want any surprises. If she only has one unit left, that's great. Okay, I'm gonna have this pikeman stay here to guard against those two losers in the back. Freaking Rosencrantz and Guildenstern back there. You coward! Oh, the boss acts so tough, and when I'm actually in their room, they chicken out. Alright, this is gonna be it then. Unless you're gonna teleport away one more time. Hit for 8% here. Then come up and hit with my golem. The animation is cool. I'm not backing off. Get out of my head. And we're close. We're close to having enough damage here. Can we take her out this turn? Maybe if we use... We're moving the Alchemist in, so I do hope this works.
Abandon all hope.
Alright, final shot Mercia.
It's just you and me now.
Boom. Whoa. Is that it? She's down. You'll regret this. No, I don't think I will. One day, something precious will be taken from you once more, and the pain of the loss will drown you. And while grief chokes you and you struggle to breathe, you'll wish with all your heart that I was there to save you. Maybe in that moment that's how I'll feel. I do like this angle a lot. This is a neat story beat. I do kind of wish maybe they spend more time with Mercia's like guilt over her father's death or a feeling of powerlessness throughout. Then this could have been a really strong moral endnote. But then I'll think of my dad and the things he believed in and the way he lived his life. And I'll know without a shadow of a doubt that this is what's right. Yeah, and she goes out now with a bang, but with a whimper. That's kind of what the fight was like, too. As soon as it came time for, like, crossing swords, she was being all wimpy. Alright, A. I think that could have been S, too, if I hadn't have used the checkpoints. 46 turns seems like a lot, but... Dude, 3 stars... 3 stars on the epilogue does not feel bad at all. Oh man, that must have all been like a fraction of a second to them too. And they're all like, whoa, Mercia, you're a badass. Mercia! Thank heavens you're safe. We can play the calm music again. You're all still here.
Hey!
Whoa! You broke it!
Whatever!
So what? I've broken bigger things than that!
Ugh.
You have no idea what's going on here, do you? I'm surprised you have an idea what's going on, Nuru. I'm so glad you're safe!
How did you?
I can hardly believe it. You defeated Wreckquiem. If anyone can do it, it's Mercia. I thought I lost you. For a moment, you went a funny shade of purple.
Huh.
I thought I went somewhere. It must have been in my head. Well, of course it was a dream, Mercia, but why should that mean it's not real? More like in your soul. That is Wreckquiem's domain.
Dad.
I think I know what Dad wanted from me now. And knowing that, I understand what it means to be a queen now, too. Does that mean this poor crown bearer is finally gonna catch up? Dad, he was such a wise person. As are you, Mercia. Looks like Captain Cuddles is pleased to see you back, too. Returning to this place after that battle. I'm just so happy that all of you are here with me. Returning to the smoldering depths of the Dragon's Chasm. It's time we headed home. Koji, your footsteps are so loud.
Oh!
Queen Mercia! Nothing to report. Finally. Wait, we don't even get to see the crown get put on her head. We just cut to the... Aw, man. They didn't want to do that animation, I guess. But yeah, we got Ryota and Tenri and Greenfinger all here now, too. This is... Yeah, this is everybody except Sedge and Sigrid, who are the two definitively evil generals. And they're both dead. Ryota killed Sedge. He is gone. Thank you all for coming today. The treaty has been signed, and the continent is officially at peace. And now that the formalities are all wrapped up, we can have a proper celebration. There's going to be music and food and dancing in the castle gardens. So please, go outside and enjoy the festivities. I know hundreds died, but they were all nameless NPCs.
Huh?
Don't you guys want to go to the party? We just had a few things we wanted to say to you first.
Yes.
If I may begin.
Thank you.
I wish to thank you, Queen Mercia, on behalf of all the Florin of Aramia. And beyond. Yeah, because they're also from space. Quite. Without you all, we would have been lost. We are greatly in your debt, and happily so. Yeah, if Wreckquiem got outside of the chasm, it could have just started controlling everybody it came into contact with on, like, a mass scale. That would have gotten bad real fast.
Hey!
Greenfinger's the one is right, Mercia. You saved this planet. People like you are few and far between, trust me. They're like light years between. You remind me of some old friends. So am I gonna have to play, what's it called now? Starbound? So I guess what I'm saying is, you're one awesome lady.
Thank you.
Thank you. Like our Florin compatriots, the Heavensong Empire wishes to thank you.
You have my thanks.
And I personally would like to extend my gratitude and my admiration. It is gratifying, though not surprising, to find that you are so much like your father. Brave, intelligent, and pure of heart. The people of Cherrystone are lucky to have you as their queen.
Hey!
Mercia, you'll come visit us in Heavensong, right? Nuru's ready. Nuru's already said she will. I know you'll be busy, but maybe this winter? We have a great winter festival, and it'll be my birthday, and I'm going to miss you. I think Koji is a Pisces. Of course I'll come and visit. I wouldn't miss your birthday for the world. I'll bring Caesar, too. Ahem. I know I am but a warrior, and not of noble blood, but I hope you will allow me to extend my personal gratitude to you, and share with you that I hold you in the highest esteem. Yeah, it was kind of suggesting that Ryota had a bit of a crush on Mercia then, both as a leader and as a woman. Thank you, Ryota. For my part, Queen Mercia, I wish only to say this. The animosity between our two nations has dragged on for too long. And I, like you, am glad that this unnecessary enmity is finally at an end. I'm really curious how, like, the economics and, like, social structure would work of a country that's mostly reanimated skeletons. I'm glad we agree.
You.
Perhaps I should also say thank you for the part you have played in reaching this accord, and for your thwarting of the malevolent weapon Wreckquiem. Hi, Ragna. So I had planned to be your nemesis until the day you died, but I'll settle for being your absolute best frenemy! Good, that's decided. Now we can fight for fun! And I will smash you! Ragna's the best. Ragna's the best character. I too have a few words I'd like to share. Throughout this adventure, I've seen you face unimaginable hardship.
Yes.
And you've come out on the other end, a magnificent young woman. I look forward to the many long years of your reign, my queen. Yeah, he was already calling her Queen Mercia, it's just she hadn't got the crown put on her head yet, but she had her coronation, they just didn't literally crown her, because she had to run off and fight skeletons. Wow, thank you everyone. When I first left Cherrystone, unaware of the long journey ahead, I didn't know what or who would be waiting for me in this castle upon my return. I always thought Dad was so strong for doing it all by himself.
Yeah.
And Dad was strong, but he wasn't by himself. He had a dog. Now that I'm back home, surrounded by all of you, I know I'm not alone either. Just like my dad, I have the support of wonderful people like you. And I'm so very grateful. It seems my family is much bigger than I thought it was. Shucks, Queenie. You're gonna make me cry. Anyway, nobody deserves a party more than you lot.
Let's go.
So let's go and celebrate with everyone else. Oh, the dog and Ryota are staying behind. May I escort you, Your Majesty? Yeah, and then maybe we could share a dance?
Yes.
Ooh, that would be an honor. Come on, Caesar. Caesar's gonna keep close eye. Gotta keep 6 inches of space. Leave room for Caesar. Alright, oh cool, and now we get little dance animations over the credits. Awesome! Okay, so that's actually Wargroove. That's the real ending of Wargroove. Great stuff. Satisfying ending. I really like just kind of I love the audacity of the game ending on such a cliffhanger and making you go and get stars from other modes and stuff. Even if you 3-starred every mission in the main story, you would have had to, you would have had to do at least a little bit. I think you would have had to get 4 stars from either arcade or puzzle mode or both. I might go back and do the other puzzles in puzzle mode on my own time. But okay, that's going to be the end of Wargroove for now. I am considering as like a bonus doing the co-op mode. I would do it by myself, just playing both armies. But I like these unique dance animations, man. They're kind of, they're a little funny looking with how limited the sprite size is, but I like them. Yeah, I'm not going to go right into that, though. It's time for me to start another of the Steamcember winners. We got very close to 50 episodes of Wargroove. It's been like 6 months since Steamcember. We gotta move on to something else. But I mean, let me know if you're excited for the co-op mode, because that might make me try to go to it faster. I have a bad tendency to... Valder's got like... You know the Baron Zemo dance that went mimetic? It's kind of what he's doing, like he's barely dancing. Yeah, I have a bit of a tendency to say I'll do extra content for things and never do it. I never did the one bonus mission from Valkyria Chronicles that I said I would do with Severia, or can't quite remember her name, but of course Ragnar would be a headbanger. Real quick over the credits here. My favorite generals, or favorite commanders, whichever you want to call them, commanders. Not counting Dark Mercia, who I think might become playable now in arcade mode or something, and not counting Elodie because I haven't played her, or any of the three from co-op mode. I'd have to say my least favorite to play as now, I mean, they're all the same except their grooves. Some of my favorites, Mercia's party heal is really nice. Sigrid's instant kill to heal herself is really nice. During puzzle mode, actually, one of the puzzles forced you to use Sedge's Groove a lot, and I realized then I had never actually used Sedge's Groove before that moment. But Sedge's Groove is really cool if you can plan around it. It does about like 30% or 35% damage, and if that's a killing blow, Sedge gets to go again and gets to keep his groove, so you can use that to like clean up a bunch of units and move Sedge really fast across the field, which is really cool. Actually, a favorite of mine now is becoming Koji. I really like the Sparrow Bombs. I like how you can stockpile them. And they're really good for doing a nice chunk of damage safely to multiple foes. Caesar's great because he's a dog. Yeah, Nuru, I never really loved her groove. Nuru's groove is a little bit too expensive. I like the version Valder's a little bit more. Valder and Nuru have similar, unit summoning grooves, but Valder's charges so much faster, and you just keep getting little easily dispensable swordsmen. They're free. Compared to that, spending double price for a unit from Nuru is just, it's a hard sell, and Nuru takes way longer. Sedge is doing Thriller. Ryota, I never really got the hang of. Ryota's is a lot like Sedge, where if you got the perfect situation for it, Ryota can do a lot of damage dashing between a bunch of them. I ended up liking Ryota most as an opponent, because multiple times Ryota went all Leroy Jenkins and did his groove blade dash into my army and then got himself killed for an easy victory. Tenri, I still don't feel like I've really gotten the most out of her groove, but it's really good. It's a really good one. It takes a long time to charge, though. I like Emmerich a lot for how short Emmerich's is to charge. It's like not a really big deal, but used the right way, and for how often it charges, Emmerich's is really good. So if I had to pick my top 5... Oh, and Ragna, of course. Ragna, I thought for sure Koji would be dancing in the mech. Ragna, I feel like I haven't used her to the best of my ability yet, but I like the idea of it a lot. That's one I would want to play with a little bit more. So if I had to choose my top 5 in terms of playing as them, it would be Sigrid, Koji, Mercia, Caesar, and Sedge, even though Sedge is pretty situational. No, not Sedge, Emmerich. Yeah, gonna go with Emmerich. Ryota's got his K-pop moves here. And if I had to pick my favorite in terms of, like, the character, both, like, how they look, how they fight, and, like, their personality, Ragna would definitely be up there, Caesar would be up there. I liked voicing Emmerich a lot. That was just, I don't know, I really like Emmerich's voice of the... Well, well, my queen. Greenfinger was kind of boring to me, and his groove, I'm sure with proper planning, can be really oppressive, but kind of more just got annoying. It's a lot to manage, and yeah, you gotta use it very defensively, and in that way it could be really good, bringing up all the vines, but yeah, Greenfinger wasn't super exciting for me to play. Sedge was really fun to voice, so yeah, I think in terms of personality, Sedge is one of my favorites, with Emmerich, Caesar, Ragna, and yeah, Koji because he's on a mech. It is that simple. Ryota's also Ryota looks really cool. People who play Ryota are like people who play Fox in Smash Brothers. Like, you gotta be fast enough to know how to do it. Or people who play Sonic. You gotta try not to just, like, throw yourself into harm's way. Merciful clapping. I thought Merciful would be... I don't know, I was expecting a battle with Merciful at some point. He did he was a unit in the one mission where he was a ghost and Emmerich had to talk to him. So, you know, instead of going up and attacking, you were going up and talking to him. Yeah, the main thing I'm looking forward to, actually, of doing the co-op would be just seeing those last few units. Oh, you got the bandits. Gotta have the bandits. Can we get a merfolk dance? I like the merfolks a lot. Yeah, and if I was the kind of person who had friends who wanted to play Wargroove, you know, back when we all had time, I could see playing Wargroove against people online a lot. It makes for a great board game type game. Like, playing arcade mode was like my little taste of what playing multiplayer would be like. Yeah, so... trying to think of anything else I could say about this game. I would actually recommend... You know, Steam is great because it has sales all the time, but I wish I had this on Switch, actually. This would be really comfortable to play on Switch, on handheld, and be able to, you know, carry a ticket around with me and really take my time working on missions. It's very unlikely that I'm gonna try to, like, get all the stars or anything, or do all the arcade modes here, but if I had it on the Switch, it's much more likely that I would be playing arcade modes just, like, for fun, because that's, you know, you can curl up with your handheld Switch and just while away the hours playing things, and that's something hard. It's harder for me to just, like, sit and do something on my PC purely for the fun of it. Aww. Oh, I love this. And Sigrid and Sedge are on the two opposite edges because they're evil. They were the bad guys. Thank you, Chucklefish. Chucklefish is great. Chucklefish also, I think, is the producer of Stardew Valley, which is absolutely amazing. Post-credit scene. We're here to talk to you about the Starbound initiative.
Dad.
I wish you had seen everyone today, Dad. Great acoustic guitar mix here. You would have been so proud. You were a great king and an amazing father. And I wish you could have seen how well things turned out. So much of it is thanks to you. I'm going to try my best to live up to you. To be wise and kind and caring. To be a good queen. I'm going to make you proud, Dad. I promise. And I'm going to pet this dog. I wonder if the game's going to crash now, like it did last time. Little bird. Was there symbolic significance to the birds? I feel like there was. I feel like I saw birds in other places. Okay, you made it back to the title screen without crashing. I can play as Dark Mercy in multiplayer, as I suspected, and in arcade mode. You unlock new gallery image, and you unlock Dark Mercia in the Codex. Cool stuff. I'm gonna leave it here. I'll see you guys then later down the road when I do some more Wargroove, but gonna do something else first, something I know a lot of people are really excited for. So thank you so much for sticking with me this long, for watching me persevere, and special thanks to Ekamak, who has given me a lot of help in the comments. It really, and other people too. I can't, I've gotten help from multiple people, and Ekamak's just the most. I want to thank all of you, but that kind of stuff does really help me. I know sometimes it's hard to accept help from when you're Let's Playing. It's hard to accept help because, you know, you don't want to be, like, backseat gamed, but it never felt like that for this game. I definitely became a better player by reading the comments of these videos. Okay, that's enough out of me. See you guys next time. Later.